created with peace and quiet. Only through a child of error and suffering, one's soul can be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. This quote was said by Helen Keller. I would also like to share a short story before I begin my speech. There lived a girl. She was born in 1997. Though in the 20th century, she was born in a place where traditional values are respected. All she wanted to do is to study, educate herself, and distribute her knowledge among people. She wanted to shine bright in this world. She received support from her family members, yet her life wasn't very easy. As she was born in Pakistan, where women's education is considered as a sin. She was even tried to be assassinated for the same reason. She was shot, she was fatally injured, and she was in a medically induced coma even before her 16th birthday. On her 16th birthday, she gave a speech in UN about women education and educational rights. When she turned 17, she received the Nobel Peace Prize, thus becoming the youngest awardee for Nobel Prize. She is none other than Malala. And I would also go back to a story which I said in my third assignment about Helen Keller. These two women, belonging to different time periods, societies, places, were thrown with a common challenge. They wanted to achieve their dreams and the entire world was against it. They also have a common trait for achieving their dreams. That is, they were extremely self-confident and self-aware. This made them to achieve their dreams. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is awareness about ourselves, about strengths, weaknesses, positives, negatives, etc. It is also belief on ourselves. It helps us to communicate assertively and helps us to take criticisms easily. Why is self-confidence required? Self-confidence makes us a better person. It helps us and inspires us to achieve our dreams. On the basis of self-confidence, there are three kinds of people: low self-esteem people, optimum level of self-esteem, and overconfident people. Low self-esteem people. These people have a low level of self-confidence. They are not aware of themselves, their potential, their strengths or weaknesses. They live in a constant self-doubt and they do not believe their abilities. Thus, they do not achieve or try for their full potential. They usually give up after a few tries after a criticism being received. If these persons with the right amount of motivation can be made into optimum level of self-confident person and help them to become a successful person. Optimum level of self-confidence. In this, a person is aware of their beliefs, their strength, their ideologies. They are in the success rate. They are in the path of success or they are already successful. Overconfident people. These kind of people overestimate their abilities, thus causing them failure. And eventually their self-esteem will be crushed and they will not be able to achieve their dreams. With respect to self-confidence, I would like to share a short story about my favorite personality, Sudha Chandran. She was only 3.5 years old when she fell in love with dance. She trained herself to become a better dancer. At the age of 16, she met with an accident. What seems to be a minor injury turned into something called as gangrene due to doctor's negligence. Thus, her leg was amputated. This meant as an end for her dancing career. Everybody were asking her to choose a different career path. Yet she did not give up. With the inspiration of her mom, she got herself a wooden Jaipur food and started to walk with it. After 4.5 months of tedious training, she was able to walk straight. After many years of training, she was able to dance perfectly. Then she gave her first stage performance with the Jaipur leg, and for which she received a standing ovation. Then her performance was so marvelous that her own father praised her to be the reincarnation of Goddess Saraswati. She did not stop there. She thus became inspiration for many young dancers out there, and she gave many international national performances for which she was awarded many awards. What made her successful? She would have given up after her leg was amputated, yet she did not. She believed in herself. She was confident enough that she could achieve her dreams. Thus, one day she achieved her dreams. Here are few tips to improve your self-confidence. First, you need to accept yourself the way you are. Everything, starting from positives to negatives, everything needs to be accepted. Believe in yourself. Believe in your potential. Then, analyze your strengths and weaknesses, which helps us to be a better person by increasing our strengths and decreasing our weaknesses. Then, perform your duty. By performing our duty without expecting any results, we can be a self-confident person. By performing our dharma, we can be achieving our dreams. Last but not the least, confidence is nothing, it not only shows in our posture, it shows in our beliefs, way of thoughts, our ideologies, our way of expression, communication, etc. If a person is self-confident, it makes the person creditable. It makes the person to inspire others and inspire themselves to achieve their dreams. I would say self-confidence is magic, which taken in a right amount will yield successful, marvelous results. I would also compare every person on this earth with a fairy. When fairy reminded of her strength, will be able to perform outstanding things. If a fairy does not believe in herself, her potential does not come out. Thanking you. Jai Bharat. Vande Mataram.